Welcome back to DriveUSA. Today we're diving deep into one of the most talked about modern muscle cars on the planet, the Dodge Charger Daytona SRT. This car has stirred up both excitement and controversy among muscle car fans, and by the end of this review, you'll know exactly what it's all about, from its exterior design and interior tech to its performance punch and pricing details. Let's start off with the look and presence of the Charger Daytona SRT. This is not your ordinary sedan or coupe. Dodge went all in with an aggressive, wide-body stance that channels classic 60s and 70s muscle car energy but wrapped in modern lines. The front end has an intimidating presence with LED lighting that stretches across the fascia, and there's a functional R-wing pass-through hood that not only looks cool but also helps with aerodynamics. Dodge even equips this car with the world's first patent-pending Fratzonic chambered exhaust, which delivers a signature rumble you can hear and feel. Even though this model is electric, the sound isn't fake artificial noise, it's engineered to give you that traditional muscle car vibe. DodgeGarage.com+1. The body has clean, muscular curves that scream performance. Wide fenders, big tires, and a purposeful stance make it look ready to tear up both street and track. Wheel options range from 18-inch to massive 20-inch staggered rubber that fill those arches and give it a planted look. For fans who love heritage-style cues, the Daytona graphics and subtle retro badges tie the modern machine back to its legendary past. DodgeGarage.com. Step inside and you're greeted by an interior that's equally impressive. Dodge didn't just drop a few screens in and call it a day. This cabin integrates technology and performance-focused design. You get a large 16-inch digital instrument cluster paired with a 12.3-inch Uconnect 5 touchscreen right in the center stack. These screens are tilted slightly toward the driver, giving that cockpit feel that performance drivers crave. The steering wheel is a performance piece too, flat top and bottom design with paddle shifters for adjusting regenerative braking levels. DodgeGarage.com+1. Materials feel premium with options like heated and ventilated seats, performance bolsters, and available suede and leather combinations. Dodge also added a bit of flair with attitude adjustment interior lighting that can react to vehicle events like opening the door or hitting the ignition button. For tech lovers, integration includes wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Amazon Alexa support, and an Alpine audio system that keeps the soundtrack crisp, whether it's music or that exhaust simulation coming through. DodgeGarage.com. Now let's talk performance, because this is where the Charger Daytona SRT gets really interesting. Depending on the trim you choose, you're looking at serious horsepower and torque. The Scat Pack variant, which closely reflects what Dodge has been promoting for the Daytona, delivers up to 670 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque with the Stage 2 upgrade. That's wild muscle car performance right out of the factory. It can sprint from 0 to 60 mph in around 3.3 seconds and hit the quarter mile in roughly 11.5 seconds, absolutely ludicrous for such a heavy and capable car. DodgeGarage.com+1. Interestingly, Dodge also offers a PowerShot feature that gives you an extra 40 horsepower for a short burst at the press of a button, so if you need that sudden punch, it's right at your fingertips. All-wheel drive is standard across the modern Daytona lineup too, meaning traction is outstanding in various conditions, even wet roads. You'll also find performance options like a track package with larger Brembo brakes, adaptive dampers, and performance tires for those who want to push this machine harder at the track. DodgeGarage.com. Because the SRT Daytona rides on a modern platform that includes electric powertrain components, there's regenerative braking with multiple levels controlled through paddles, and one-pedal driving is available. That gives this muscle car a tech twist you wouldn't have seen in classic Chargers. Autoguide.com. Let's move on to the pricing, which is always a key part of any review. For the previous 2024-2025 Charger Daytona models, including versions built to SRT-like performance levels, pricing started around $57,995 for the RT and around $64,995 for the Scat Pack before destination charges. With the stage upgrades and track package, figures could climb close to the low $70,000s, but you're getting class-leading horsepower and tech for that money. Mopar Insiders. For many enthusiasts, that pricing has been a talking point. muscle car fans have strong opinions about what a Charger should be, and some feel the new Daytona leans more toward modern electric performance than traditional gas-powered muscle. But that's part of the evolution of the brand, and Dodge is clearly trying to marry classic identity with cutting-edge engineering. Road and track. So, what's the final takeaway? The Dodge Charger Daytona SRT is a bold step into the future of muscle cars. Its aggressive exterior design and tech-rich interior make a powerful first impression, while its performance numbers and driving dynamics deliver real excitement. Yes, its electric foundations and pricing might be controversial among purists, but for those who want modern performance without sacrificing heritage cues, the Charger Daytona SRT is a fascinating blend of old-school attitude and new-school power. If you're in the market for a next-level muscle car experience with tech to match, this is definitely a contender worth your attention. That's it for today's in-depth review on DriveUSA. Hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more car reviews every week.